G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today's video, I thought I'll have a bit of fun and check out that website Temu, or Temu, whichever way you like to call it. I thought I'll try and find the cheapest quadcopter or drone that you can actually purchase on the website, and this is the one that I could find. And I thought I'll test it out on the channel for a bit of fun, see if it's a bargain buy, especially for newcomers to the hobby. Now, this one seemed like it was on sale. Now, I purchased this last week for only $26.50 Australian dollars, that is, guys. So, yeah, this is a Wi-Fi FPV quadcopter. It is a toy grade. It is brushed. It's not brushless motors, but $26.50 in American dollars. I assume that'd probably be around 33% off that Australian price. And yeah, I thought it would be fun to try out one of their cheapest drones that I could find anyway, all right, on that particular night browsing on Temu. Now, this ain't the first time I've actually bought from Temu. I've purchased some products that I've featured on my second channel, Budget Tech Gadget Reviews. So yeah, I've been pretty happy with the stuff that I've purchased, and I thought, well, I trust the website. Some people are skeptical because it's a new website, whether you're going to get scammed or anything. People have compared it to like a new version of Wish, which in some cases it does seem very similar. But the thing is with Temu, unlike Wish, that I used to purchase from quite a few years ago, things come very fast from China, guys. And this time around, on this particular purchase, I did purchase a couple other things along with this this drone. This came in record time. In only 5 days. I picked this up from the post office yesterday. I purchased this only 6 days ago at night time, and the next day it was shipped out. You get tracking info, and yeah, 5 days. Usually with Temu, it's taken about 7 days. I think the first time I ordered was 8 days, but the good thing about the website is that if they're a day late to their estimated time of arrival, you actually get $5 credit to go towards your next purchase on the website. But anyway, this came really quick, 5 days, and this is the E100 Wi-Fi, it's called here. So let's open it up, guys. We'll do a quick review on this one, and this is what we get. We get a little drone here in the case. Okay, so here it is here. Now this has one of those obstacle avoidance sensors on there. Okay, now these are only good for indoor flying. I'm not going to even test this out today because I have reviewed a couple of these drones in the past, and these don't work outside. And I'm going to fly this drone outside, all right, guys? So I'm not even going to test that feature, but if you're flying inside, they do somewhat work. They work on infrared, but only indoors. So if you're going to fly outside, these are not going to work because the sunlight will interfere with the infrared sensors. So as you can see, we've got a little camera on the front. I'm not too sure of the actual resolution, but I'll put it up on the screen. It is tiltable and can actually tilt it a little bit up as well by hand. There is no electronic controls of the camera. It also has a little optical flow camera on the bottom here with a fair bit of venting. You've got the Wi-Fi FP antenna. Okay, as you can see, the overall design looks like a DJI product, like a little Mavic Mini. Pretty much like all these toy grade drones these days. We've got a little modular battery on the back here, and this is a little 3.7 volt 1800 milliamp hour battery, and this one comes with just the one battery for that $26 price tag, which is pretty decent anyway. We should get around 10 minutes flight time out of that 1800 milliamp hour battery. Now to the transmitter that you get. It's pretty stock standard for these toy grade drones. They all pretty much come with this style of transmitter. Well, a lot of them do anyway. It's basically another DJI inspired design. We've got fake antennas up the top. As you can see, they're just plastic faux antennas. There's no actual wire going through them. They're just simply there for show. On and off button in the middle. We've got our takeoff and landing button, auto takeoff, auto land. These other arrows are all your trim buttons, so if you put up the drone in the air and it starts to drift left or right, you can adjust these and fine tune it so it has a stable hover. Okay, we've got some buttons on the top here, 1, 2, 3 speed. This looks like a 1 key return and the obstacle avoidance. So if you see this label that they put on here, it's a bit glary, but it says 1 button on and off for obstacle avoidance. So a quick press of that button and you'll turn on that obstacle avoidance feature. On this side, we've got another couple of buttons, 360 flips for the stunts, and this is your calibration key to calibrate the gyro. And on the bottom of the transmitter, you got this phone holder here. Okay, spring loaded, so you can fit a fairly decent device under there, and it just pops straight in. Now in this little bag, we get some propeller guards. We have a Phillips screwdriver just there, some extra propellers just in case you break any, and we've got the charging cable here for the battery itself. And last but not least, we get the two pieces of paperwork we need. This one is for the app, which is called Wi-Fi Cam, and you can get it from the Apple Store or Google Play, or just simply scan that QR code and it will take you where you have to go to download it. And this is the user manual here, and it looks like it's made for 3 different models, the E100, which is this one, E88P and E99P. All right, and there's a diagram of the transmitter that I just went through, and you fold it out and you get some more info just there. All right guys, so anyway, let's charge it up and we'll take it for a test flight. So they'll be coming up next. Okay guys, now we're going to fly the E100, the cheapest little quadcopter that I got from Temu. All right, we're out at this field here, and what I'm going to do first is I'm not going to actually use the app. I'm just going to fly it line of sight, just to get a flight time out of it. So yeah, I just want to fly it line of sight, get a flight time out of it without using the Wi-Fi app, and we'll see how it performs. Do a few flips and see how it flies. All right, now I've got a second battery from one of my other drones. This only came with one battery from Temu, but I've got a couple of drones that actually come with the same battery, and I've got a second one here. And at the end of the video, after this flight test, I'll put a sample of some camera footage and some photos at the end of this flight review. So if you want to stick around to have a look at the camera quality, which, you know, it's got to be toy grade, it's not going to be anything special, but you can check it out at the end of the video. All right guys, so first off, what we want to do is fold out the drone just like this. Okay, put it on a level surface here. All right, and we're going to turn it on. The lights are flashing, as you can see there. Okay, I've got it in the shade here. Turn the transmitter on, we've got a red light, up and down. Oh, this one's self-bound, so that's pretty cool. Didn't have to do the up and down, it's self-bound. So as you can see, the props started up. Now there's a calibration key on the controller, we're gonna press that. See the lights flash? That's just to reset the gyroscope. So I'll press it again, lights are flashing, all right? Okay, so let's take it up for a flight. See how this does. Now it is a little bit windy out here, not too bad at the moment. So I'm going to put it on rate 3, which is the rate button here. 1, 2, 3. Let's put it up in the air. So to take off, just press it once up on the throttle stick quickly. And we'll put it up in the air. Okay, so this does have altitude hold. As you can see, what that means is that it's going to keep its altitude without me touching the throttle stick. The altitude hold is really good on this. And I'll try not to face the sun so you can see what's going on. So we'll see what sort of flight time we can get out of it. Pretty quick in third rate. Let's try rate 1. I'll press that far left shoulder button, and that's rate 1. As you can see, it's a fair bit slower, but it's a very nice smooth flyer, great for beginners. And not to forget, this only cost me $26.50 Australian on Temu, or Temu. And yeah, back in the day when I started flying, you wouldn't be able to get a drone like this for that price, that's for sure. My first drone I ever purchased was about 50 bucks, and it had no features at all. Just a very simple X-shaped you know, frame, and it had a big foam body to it like a Parrot AR drone, the 2.0, and that was just a battery, a charger, and pretty much nothing else, guys. Just basic features like of flips. So let's talking about flips, let's try out the flips. This right hand button here, okay, so you just press it, you'll hear a couple of beeps. Try that again. You hear a couple of beeps there until you press the joystick in whatever direction you want. So you can do all directions on this one. Some toy grades you can only do left to right, but this one here, you can do all directions. And it elevates as well before it does the flip. It does lose a little bit of altitude, so make sure you're not too low. They work great. Rolls, forward, back flip. Yeah, nice smooth flips on this one. Okay, so there's a couple of buttons here. Take off and land. Let's press the landing button. Quick press, and as you can see, I can still control it as it's descending by itself. Okay, landed nice and steady there. Let's press the take off button and it'll take off by itself. So yeah, this is a perfect park flyer, especially to those of you guys that might be watching this video that have never flown a drone before. Like I said, this is the cheapest one I could find on that website, Temu. At $26.50. I still can't believe how cheap it was. And it's very similar. I noticed after looking at it on the bench, it's pretty much identical drone that I reviewed earlier in the year that I bought off AliExpress, which cost me a bit more. I think it was $40 with 3 batteries. It's actually identical to the P7 Pro. I'll leave a link, pop-up card to that video review that I've done back in January. The only difference between that one and this E100 is that the transmitter is totally different. So that's the only difference I can see. Otherwise the drone's pretty much identical. I bought the same orange color as well. You take it out a bit. I'll put it in third rate again. In third rate. You don't want to fly these ones too far. It's in third rate. Nice, pretty quick. Quick enough. Had to raise the throttle there a bit. It was dipping down with the pitch. But yeah, like I said, you don't want to fly these ones too far. They do typically have a range around 80 to 100 meters. Okay, now if you've got the Wi-Fi going with your phone on the bottom here for taking video and photos, you're going to lose a bit of that range because this drone runs on 2.4 gigahertz frequency, and so does the app. They usually, for these toy grades anyway, they usually don't run on 5G Wi-Fi. They run on 2.4 gigahertz. So it should dip down a bit there when I done a quick sharp turn. Okay. And that is the flight time, guys. Okay. That's what we can expect. So it seems to me that we probably got about 5 to 6 minutes off that one battery. All right. So as I said, I'll put it up on the screen what flight time we got out of this 1800 milliamp hour 1S battery. Now, like I said at the start of the video, I've got another battery from another drone that's identical. So now I'm going to hook up the app, and you'll be able to see not only a screen recording from the app, but some photos and video recordings that will record to my iPhone. So let's get into that. I'll show you exactly the quality of this camera. Okay guys, I'm in the Wi-Fi FPV app here, and we're going to just show you a bit of a demo of the camera quality. Okay, I'll make sure I've got the camera pretty much level. All right, so we'll hit that question mark quickly, and you can change it from English to Chinese. As you can see, it's in English. It tells you what to look for on your phone, and there is the outlay of the app just there. All right guys, so you can pause the video and have a look at all the features, but I'm just interested in the camera quality to show you guys today before I finish this video. So we'll click start. Okay, we'll keep select more photos. We'll just keep current selection, and there is the camera quality there guys. So let's take a few photos. I'll just raise it up here in my hand and we'll take some photos here quickly. Right. Okay, let's put it up in the air. Okay, and take some video. I just fly it around for a couple of minutes just to show you the quality. Try to be easy on the sticks here. It looks like it's frozen up already, as you can see. Check. I'll keep it in rate 1. The optical flow is working quite good. I'm just flying nice and slow. So we can get some sort of smooth footage going here. There we go. So, you know, the camera quality is toy grade, of course. What do you expect from a $20 or, you know, under drone, especially in US dollars? This will be under $20. You're not going to get DJI quality, that's for sure. But it's not too bad. I've seen worse, let me just say that. Now the resolution's probably going to be 720p, maybe even a little bit lower. But for a beginner, you know, this is a great little drone to fly around and learn on. Definitely has its place in the market. Okay, so let's just test that Wi-Fi PV footage, or the actual live feed again. We'll go towards this sand pit, just down there. We've still got FPV, and I'm about 40 meters away, so it's not too bad. It's breaking up a little bit now. Bring it back. Flyby. Okay. So there it is there, guys. Not bad. So that's the sort of quality you're going to get out of the little E100 here, guys. Now, if I press this button here, I'll just quickly show you, we've got the bottom view. So if you want to do like a rocket mode looking video, you've got that there. And we'll bring it down. So it's actually filming from the bottom camera there, which is the optical flow. All right. That's basically it, guys. End it right there. So that's the video and photo quality from the cheapest Temu drone that I could find, the E100. All right, so let's get back to my conclusion. Okay guys, so as you can see, I just had a flight with the Wi-Fi app connected to my iPhone here. All right, so I've just put the screen recording up and you can see the quality of the little camera here. on both the bottom and the front camera. Okay, so yeah, overall, I mean, you know, this is a really inexpensive drone, don't forget. It's the cheapest one I could find on the website. And at the price, I think it's a great deal. You know, you can get these on other websites as well, like AliExpress. Maybe a little bit more than Temu, but roughly around the same price. And, you know, unfortunately on Temu, you can only get the 1 battery combo, which what I could see anyway at the time of purchasing this one. I guess that's why it was so cheap at only, you know, 26 bucks Australian. But yeah, overall, you know, for a toy grade inexpensive drone to start off for beginners that haven't ever flown a drone before, whether you're an adult or a teenager, anyone could pretty much fly this. If you bought this as a gift for your son or daughter, you know, it's an inexpensive way of getting into the hobby, and you're going to have a lot of fun with it. Now, as far as extra batteries are concerned, the other night I did find quite a few vendors on AliExpress that sell the batteries in bulk packs. I mean, you can get them even up to a 10 pack of these little batteries here, and they're very inexpensive. So yeah, if you want extra batteries for this drone, I'll leave a link in the description below. It is an affiliate link to AliExpress, to which I saw some of the vendors selling them. So yeah, you can click on the links below. I'll try to find a couple there at the cheapest price, and you can buy batteries very affordable for these drones. So anyway guys, thanks very much for taking the time to watch this full review on the E100 foldable drone here. Great little drone for beginners, like I said before. And yeah, this is very similar to the P7 Pro quadcopter that I reviewed earlier in the year, except the transmitter is different. But otherwise it's pretty much the same. So I'll leave a link to that video, as well as the E88 Pro video as well. I'll leave them on the end cards so you can check them out if you like. Alright guys, well until next time, happy flying, enjoy the hobby. And if you happen to be new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you're alerted every time I drop a new video. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one.